The Fella is a lifestyle brand inspired by golf. Actually, because I got addicted to golf, but I wasn't really good at it.
Okay.
I started making clothing. Not to say that I'm amazing at making clothing, but together I think we are.
Yeah,
So
sure.
yeah, that's basically it.
Okay. So when you first started sourcing from China, what were your biggest assumptions?
I didn't think that the quality would be poor or anything, contrary to what many people historically think about made in China. Because obviously I have a brand in clothing, and I just know that basically all the top brands out there, they're also produced in China.
Yeah.
So I knew already that the quality had to be good. But I guess one of my assumptions personally was that the MOQs would be very, very high.
Okay.
And that, at least in the case of working together with you guys, has proven not to be true, because the MOQs are very low. If you find the right partner and that they believe in your business, they're willing to be flexible.
Yeah.
They're willing to also grow with you as a business. So I think that was one of the biggest assumptions that didn't hold to be true.
Exactly. I think it just depends on if they care your brand, if they care to grow up with you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. So
And like
I assumed
gradually.
that this was not the case.
So beyond the coast, what do you see as the real strength of the Made in China?
I mean, there's not only one answer. There are many strengths to Made in China, because for my brand, I use different techniques. I have different type of complicated styles that if you would go to another country, it would be unlikely that they could provide all of that in one country. In my opinion, China, you can do all of that. You can do very technical fabrics in my case, or very sophisticated knitted items.
Right.
So I think that is one of the biggest pluses of Made in China. And the other one is, honestly, they're the experts in the world right now when it comes to my business. And you can just rely, if you have an idea, oftentimes, you just show a picture of your idea.
Yeah.
And then the manufacturers are like, yes, we have done this before and we know exactly what you mean. So they just take that out of your hands and you don't have to worry about it as much.
What's the biggest structural difference between European and China supply chain?
I would say flexibility, number one thing. In my case, if I'm being totally honest right now, I would even say that China could even support me with lower order quantities than the Portuguese did, which is honestly very surprising. Yes, not for every item, but for most of the items, they just had higher order quantities that they wanted. Additionally, I would say the flexibility, and again, in China you can source many different type of items and specialties in one country, whereas